I was so embarrassed and I was just like, oh, I'm just so nervous and sweating. And I gotta say before you take my. Hi. Hi, everyone. What's up? So, today I'm doing something different. It's more like, welcome to my channel first. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. If you're an old subscriber, welcome back, and I appreciate the love that you have shown me. By the way, guys, yesterday I was at 204 subscribers, but now I'm at 210 subscribers. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. So I just want to say thank you. So this is a bit of a different video I'm doing today. I'm Doris and I'm from Kenya, Africa. So today I'm like representing Africa in full. And I just want to do a video on my experience, first time experience on the flight. When I was coming from Kenya, it was my first time being on a flight like ever. And also my first time leaving my country, y'all. And can you imagine, I was leaving to Europe, which is so far from home. And yeah, it was a lot, but it's something I thought over and decided that I wanted to try this and I wanted to grow up. Fortunately or unfortunately, depends with how you see it, I'll be growing up in a different like country very far from home. So it's just more like a story what happened. It wasn't something really bad, but I was so tensed when I went to the line. And the COVID situation, we have to give the COVID test, the PCR test, before you enter for the checking. And then after that, you give with the passport. If you've been to the airport, I think I don't know if it's just international or even local. I've never been on a local plane. Even like I said, it was my first time being on a plane ever, and it was an international plane. So I went to the checking, and guess what? The machine, like the checking machine, I don't even know how to call it, but the one like we pass through and it detects metals or anything illegal, it started beeping. And I was told to go out, like not outside the building, but just like go back a bit and then come again. And then I did that, but it still beeped. And I was like, oh my gosh, what is wrong? Like, what did I do? I have nothing illegal on me. So we tried that way like 3 times. And then the soldier, was the security guy, had to call a female worker. I don't think she was a female security person, but she was just sitting there, like, but she was working in JKIA. This is JKIA we are talking about. So he calls her and he asks her to check me, because okay, when you get there, when you are at the checking point, you remove your jacket. The first checking point, you remove your jacket and everything that you have except the shoes. I didn't remove the shoes. And then you put there, and you put even the phone and just everything. So the lady checked me and she didn't find anything, and I was allowed to get in to continue with the checking in process. But I was wearing my Jesus necklace. Probably the necklace was the reason why that thing was yeah. So I'm on the line, and we're like very many people, but not so many people waiting on the, like, not too crowded, but we were many people waiting on the line for the checking in. And then I get there, and there was I was, before I get to the counter where we were like giving our documents, I'm just so nervous and sweating, and I've never been there, so like the pressure was just too much on me, and I don't even know why I was stressing, but I'm just like tensing and I'm sweating like my armpits. Yeah, they were sweating. So, and I dropped my suitcase and my bag. I was so embarrassed. Oh, oh, oh. I was so embarrassed, and I was just like, oh. And everyone was looking at me, and it was just so frustrating. Now I had to pick it and move like I'm trying to pull the suitcase, but it's not working. Oh Lord, this was so hard for me. This was really hard for me. Eventually, I got to the checking point, and I didn't have another a document I was supposed to have, but thank God they were giving it in hard copy. Like I was supposed to fill registration online of my travel to Germany, but I didn't know. So they gave me it. They gave me the form in hard copy, and I just filled it, and I went. And then now on coming back, my family was waiting for me outside. On coming back to go outside, I definitely went to the security guy because I didn't know like what I was supposed to do like before I head to the immigration, because when I was to go to the immigration, then that means I can't come back again, and that means I can bid goodbye to my family. So I went to the security guy, and he was like, so I told him I'm just done checking in, except at the immigration, and I want to go outside and tell my family goodbye before I head there. And then he was like, "Do you have a get pass?" I was like, "Get pass? What's a get pass?" And I just showed him what I had. I was already given the ticket, so apparently the ticket is the get pass, and I didn't know that. Told you like I've never been in the airport before, so yes, and he just laughed. I think he understood that I'm a newbie in the traveling area and traveling thingy. Yeah, so he just told me that's the get pass. So when you're coming back, that's what you'll just show. So he told me you can go, and I was just telling my family how the experience I had. Oh my goodness, it was so good. And then it was time to tell my family goodbye, and I didn't know I'd cry. I actually did not expect that or see that coming, but I was just telling my mom bye and hugging her, and then tears just started. Like I really got emotional, and I started crying. I couldn't believe it because I wasn't expecting it, and everyone just started crying except my dad. But he was emotional, but he was pretending that he wasn't. And then of course I have my funny brothers. Like there's a video of my not farewell but goodbye video. I'll attach the link. If you haven't watched it, you will watch it, and you'll just see like I have a great family, I tell you guys. And they also have their YouTube channels. You can check them out at the Graafs Nl, Diannah Debra, Dominic Pascal. I'll just attach their links down there. And another friend of ours, Brenda Rutto, she's such an amazing girl. And Jonathan Msolo, like the best brother I ever got. Msolo music, I think. Yeah, I'll just attach their links to them to their YouTube channels there. Yeah, I'm not marketing, guys. They're just my people, and I'm supporting them. And if you can support them, please do also. Yeah, so when I came back, I went to the immigration, and it wasn't so hard. So I went upstairs to the now was it final? I think it was the final checkup point. Now that's the place where we removed the shoes and everything. Like I was wearing my shirt, like boyfriend shirt, and I had tucked in one side, but when you get that place, you untuck. If you had tucked in, you untuck, you get off your shoes and just everything that you have on you, you put them there. So afterwards, yeah, you are definitely freezed by a machine. You stand like let me see if I can, like this, and then this, and your head is like hi. Who I'm told, so forgive me because my head won't show up in the video, but yeah, so like there's that process, and afterwards you go looking for the place where you'll take your flight, something like a room or some gate. Yeah, you find your gate. I found the word. Yeah, you look for the gate you're supposed to use to get to your plane. And then we went there. So on getting to the plane, I was so stressed out. I don't know, like I was just so overwhelmed with feelings, and I started crying. Like I cried so much before I boarded the plane, and there was this white woman. Oh, God bless her. Oh my goodness, the video is so long. It's important that I say that, but yeah, okay. And she was like, "Are you okay?" And I just said, "Yeah, I'm okay," like pretending like I was okay. And I was so confused. I had like the bags, shopping bags that we have in Kenya. I don't know if other African countries have them, but I think I still have it here. And I was carrying it just with me in the airport, which is kind of like, I don't know, ushamba, I'd say, but well, so I thought I left it in the bus, and then I went downstairs. Like I was that confused, and then I just realized I had it in my hands. Oh, yeah, and I had to come back again on the line. So frustrating. On getting on the plane, when the plane was like taking off, I just felt like what do I say? Like kizunguzungu. If you know that in English, you can just put it in the comment section. But I felt, yeah, dizzy. Exactly. I felt dizzy a bit, and when we were like on air, I didn't feel anything until we got to Frankfurt, because I was connecting from Frankfurt to Munich, and then from Munich. Oh, and another thing I didn't know that while you're on the plane, oh Lord, like I did something. Oh no, I did something like when they were explaining, like if the plane is taking off, you switch off. I didn't really understand, so I thought that I was supposed to put my phone on flight mode when the plane is like taking off. But they meant that when after we take off, the phones will automatically go to airplane mode, and I didn't know, so I didn't use that time to talk to my family and tell them we've started the journey or something like that. I turned the phone on flight mode, only to like after the plane took off, only to like remove it to the flight mode, and it's on flight mode. And that's when it hit me, like I was not supposed to do that, because it will just turn automatic. So I learned that. So if you're about to board, or maybe you will be boarding and it will be your first time on a plane, you can take that. On the plane, like from Frankfurt to Munich, I think I was used to the plane already, because I didn't feel anything when it was taking off. I didn't feel anything. Yeah. So, but it was such a good experience. It was very comfortable, and it just felt like a bus actually, or even more comfortable than a car. So it was a really good thing for me. Thank you for watching. If you've stayed until this far, this video is too long, but thank you for watching. I love you so much. Subscribe if you've not subscribed, and have a great night, day. morning, whatever time you watch. Bye.